Hi, I'm Kevin.
And I'm Sergey.
And we
are the Tabletop Warlords.
And today we are going to be playing another game of Beyond the Gates of Antares. It's going to be another 500-point battle where I'm going to be playing the Algoryn Prosperate.
And I'll be playing the Isorian Drone Force. Oh, spooky.
It's going to be very fun. Sergey has been able to play as his army a few times. I've not been able to play as the Algoryn yet, so I'm not really sure how these forces are going to interact. It's going to be really, really cool. Today we're going to be playing scenario number 3. It is the Unexpected Encounter. It's a very neat scenario. Basically, half of our forces are deployed on each side of the board on turn, like right at the beginning, and then all of our other forces are held in reserve. They are able to get onto the field from turn 1 and onward, but we do have to pass a command test. The objective is very different in this scenario. It is actually not a slugfest. You score victory points by having one of your units escape on the other side of the board. So basically you have to run your force as quick as it can get across the field. You get 3 victory points for everybody who exits in that way. You do get victory points for destroying units, but only if you've been able to get a unit across the field. So basically, if I were to get one guy across the field, I score 3 victory points. At that point, I can start racking up victory points for the units I destroy, but it can never exceed how many victory points I've gained for getting across the field. So it's kind of interesting. So we usually just shoot the heck out of each other. It's going to be fun because if we do that in this one and get no one across, it will be a draw no matter what. So it's going to be very interesting. We're also going to be using a house rule in this fight for our environment. We've decided that in this in particular forest zone lives something called a phase wasp. I imagine a giant wasp,
like a human head,
like a
size
football.
wasp.
Yeah, and it's just like, it can somehow jettison needle sharp filaments at you or something. They're terrifying, but we're going to be rolling. When you go into a piece of area terrain, you're going to roll a d10. If you get a 10, phase wasps are present, and the way that works is as long as you remain in that area terrain with the phase wasps, you get a pin that cannot be removed in any way. So it's a lot like the wounded rule if anybody uses special characters, but just a little bit of flavor so that, we can get really, really mad maybe halfway through the game. It'll be fun. So we're going to look at the battlefield real quick, and we'll get this game started. And here is our battlefield today. Once again, our forces are meeting up on the arboreal moon of Omega Viridi. Me and Sergey thought for this in particular scenario, since we're trying to get to the other side of the board, it would be super interesting to have this take place in kind of like a ravine between, or where there's an opening between like rocky outcropping. So on the middle of each board, oh, Sergey, look, are you fixing all the models I keep breaking?
Brand new army breaks a drone immediately.
War gaming. Anyway, so we got rock outcrops on the edges here to kind of make it so that the path of least resistance is the middle of the field. This hill, once again, doesn't count for anything. It just looks cool. But yeah, we kind of went for another mirrored battlefield. It kind of just makes things a little bit more even. So we used the normal setup rules, but we just kind of worked with one another and agreed to make it kind of as even as we humanly could. So our battlefield features rocky barriers right here. Obviously they're light terrain, so if we're shooting over there, this is -2, but it's just a rocky obstacle, so it gives you +1 res if you do occupy it. We have, like I said, another rock barrier right over here just to mirror it. On this side of the field, these are representing rocky ground. We just kind of added a tree for fluff, but that's going to provide +1 to your res, and it is difficult terrain to work through, or move through rather. These littler patches here are considered scrub land. It's a low scrub, so it is not difficult terrain, so you do not have to pass an agility test to move through it, and it provides 1 res if you are within it. I got a rocky ground over here as well. And then towards the middle, we have 2 patches of dense woodland. It's basically the first type of dense forest. It is blocks line of sight because it's dense. It is also difficult terrain. It is -1 to our agility when we're moving through it, and it adds +2 to our res if we find ourselves within it. You'll see other little scatter bases on the field. Those are just for fluff. They don't count for anything. And then as we described in our first battle report, this is just how we represent hills. It does take an agility test to get up. No negative to your agility test to do that. But it does not take an agility test to get back down. We figure it's easier to move down than up. And then that's just how we're going to represent the height of our field. So should be a pretty fun battle. I cannot wait to see how many people get chewed up by this no man's land. It'll be fun. Here is my Algoryn 500-point force. At 500 points, all Algoryn forces must have 3 tactical choices. You can have up to 4. You do have access to up to 1 support choice, no strategic choices, and up to 1 auxiliary. So let's break down my army. So for the first 3 tactical choices that I have to have, I took 3 AI squads. They're pretty much the backbone of any Algoryn force, and each squad is a 5-man team. For 0 points, I have elected to have an extra micro X launcher in each squad. For a 0-point upgrade, it makes no sense not to run with 2 micro X launchers. They operate the exact same as a mag gun in direct fire mode, so really it just gives you the ability to launch grenades. Each one of the squad leaders in the AI squads is going to be upgraded with a mag gun for 3 points a pop, making each squad 97 total points. You definitely, if you're going up against a shooty army and you are using just pistols, it definitely puts you at a disadvantage. So I wanted to make sure my AI squads could have a little bit more punch. For my support choice, I took my brand new AI Hazard Squad. They are so cool. I love the models. Just finished them the other day. They feature the really heavy-duty Hazard armor suit for the Algoryn, and I'm hoping that they're going to really pack a punch in the field. To finish out the force, I opted to use a Algoryn medic team. Right here, I'm using the counts as rule basically to represent. These are just 2 regular squad members. They are featured to have mag guns, but the medic team did not receive those upgrades. So my medics are just 2 medics with mag pistols. So that is my Algoryn force, really infantry heavy. I think it's going to be really fun on the field. So let's check out Sergey's army.
This is my 500-point Isorian drone force. Jumping out, the first thing that may jump out to you is that I am using Concord base models here that I've kind of kit bashed to make look a little bit more alien. I've done this because I was really inspired by the backstory of the Sanra sort of slowly taking over the Concord Intel and converting them to like more spider-like, strange alien creatures. So I wanted to capture the Concord in the moment of transformation. So that's why I have these kit bash models instead of the base Namek light support drones. As far as gameplay goes, I do have 1 tactical option. It'll be my Nuhu Senataxis with his nano drone. I take him primarily to give myself access to the follow order. Also in battles where there are points that need contention, he's an infantry choice, which is pretty hard to come by in a drone force, so that's very important. Won't come into play in this battle, but I like to always have a well-rounded army. As far as support choices go, it's going to make up the bulk of my army. I have 5 Namek light support drones. 2 of them are just basic, so they have no upgrades. 2 of them have a phase shift shield, and 1 of them has a phase shift shield and a batter drone to give some screening for my units there. So they're super awesome. They're super long range. They have high accuracy and they're real punchy. I really love them, and obviously I've made the bulk of my force out of them. Moving on to the auxiliary options, I've rounded the force out with a targeter probe shard. That'll give my long range shooting a little bit of extra punch and give me some more accuracy there. I also have 1 iteration of block. I already have a whole lot of order dice. I just kind of want to make sure I get the initiative there.
And here is our deployment phase in scenario 3, an unexpected encounter. It's really cool. It forces you basically only can set up. It's at the halfway point on the long edge of the battlefield, so right at 3 feet. and then you can go 10 inches from that point to the left and right, and 10 inches out. So it creates this 10 by 20 little square in the middle of the field. You have to start off in that zone with your initial 3 units, and any unit that comes onto the board from reserves must appear within this initial deployment area. So it really does kind of force us to be right in the middle. As you can see, there's hardly any intervening terrain between us. So it's going to be really cool. We're going to have to get to the other side. You ready for this, Sergey?
Oh, I'm always ready.
Okay, so Sergey has 7 units total, so he has to have 4 units to start off with. I have 5 units total, so I need to have 3. So we're going to start this deployment. Who gets to go down first?
It is me.
Okay. So Sergey is going to be represented by the red dice, and I'm going to be represented by the blue dice. Let's hit Sergey have a think and see what he places first.
All right, so in this scenario, if you have any probe shards, you have to put them on the field first. Well, not first. You have to put them on the field with your initial deployment. So I'm going to choose to put them on the field first, as to give away as little of my firepower as possible.
Beautiful. Okay.
These guys will set themselves right.
And in the back.
Oh, me again.
Okay, so Sergey gets to go again.
Okay, I'm going to be placing one of my drones that has a phase shift shield and nothing else on the field right now. I'm going to place him right about there.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay, Sergey, hand in the bag.
Okie dokie. Cha-cha-cha-cha. Alright, let's see who goes next. Hopefully it's not me again. Kevin.
Wah. For my first unit, I will be placing my hazard squad. I'm going to actually have them right behind this low scrubland, so I'm getting that -2 for you to hit me. Look how beautiful those hazard squads are. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get our hand in the bag, see who's going next. And it's going to be Sergey.
Interesting. Alright, I'm going to be placing my light support drone with a battlefield down. Going to be sticking him right about there, indeed.
Okay, so now you got a nice little defense. You got a battlefield, I got a bush field. It's not as good. Okay, let's see who gets next dice.
Okay, let's see who goes next.
Me.
Kevin.
Okay, with my dice, I have placed an AI squad. They're using the hazard squad as a human shield, and they're not going to be able to shoot unless they're using blind fire with the X launchers, but it's more about not getting shredded by plasma light support fire in the first round. Hand it back. Okay, 2 dice left. Who's it going to be? It's going to be me.
Algoryn.
For Algoryn. Okay, for my final and third dice for deployment, I have set up another squad of AI. It looks really weird, but it's literally going to defend me. The scrubland will save us.
Okay, I have the last die in the bag here. I'll be using it to place my new Senataxis right behind these large units so I can't get shot.
Nice. Yep, large units will block small units unless I somehow get to, you don't know, maybe above ground level. Okay, let's do the dice analysis and get turn 1 underway. In a mist-shroud valley, the fog of morning has lifted and revealed an Algoryn infantry detachment has run headfirst into an Isorian Syntaxis returning from maybe some expedition with his light force bodyguards. This battle is going to be so fun. Okay, and so for turn 1, the Algoryn force is going to have 5 order dice, 2 of which are in reserve for a total of 5. The Isorian drone force has 3 in reserve, but it gives them a total order dice of 7. So right off the get, Sergey is going to definitely have a little bit of an initiative advantage. But let's see. Let's get these dice in the bag and start turn 1 of the unexpected encounter. Okay, so for turn 1, it's going to be
Me. Alright, so for my first order of the match, I'm going to be a little bitch and run away.
Oh my God.
I'm going to be moving with my new Antares and utilizing the follow order on these fine fellows here to get the hell behind this heavy terrain.
Okay, yep, it's gonna block line of sight for me, which is good because I have a lot of guns.
A lot of guns is a bit of an understatement there.
Yep. Now follow works. Anybody who's within 5 inches of the Syntaxis Nuhu when we started the turn is able to go. He opted not to have the targeters move because he wants the dice in the bag, but basically all 3 of those guys go. So I'm going to take 2 dice out of the bag to represent your light drones, Sergey.
Okay. And they are behind this, not occupying it.
Okay.
Important distinction.
Yep.
Okay. And they've all done a run order.
Okay. What is important to note, the woodlands you actually can't enter with your large models.
Yes.
So your Syntaxis could go in there, the Nuhu, but it's going to be difficult to go through that through our drone. So we don't have enough trees for it to look that dense, but it's so dense they can't get through.
Dense,
okay,
no
so
idea.
we're going to come back, get our hand in the bag, see who goes next.
Absolutely.
Okay, who's going to be? Algoryn.
Very likely Algoryn, because I just took 3 die out of the bag.
Yay! Okay, so for my first turn of turn 1, I'm going to get my hazard squad scooting. The hazard armor prevents them from doing sprint moves, which is the 3 times move, but they can still run the 10 inches that normal infantry can. So I'm just going to measure from one guy, and I'm going to attempt to get them over to behind this rock barrier. So I'm just going to simply move them in the same formation. Over. These guys are so cool, Sergey. I love them.
They're actually really cool.
if you do not own hazard squads, I would suggest getting them. They're super fun to build and paint.
Granted, we're saying that before we've ever seen them in combat, but
they're gonna be beasts.
We'll see.
Okay, hand in the bag.
Hand in the bag.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to be moving my targeter probes because once again, I'm too much of a bitch to be out in the open.
Oh my god. Targeters are obviously completely unaffected by terrain, and they can move up to 20 inches, so they're coming in quick. Targeter probes give you a +1 to hit if you are in base contact with a unit, so I'm gonna start getting shot up quite a bit more here within round 2.
Oh, you sure are.
Okay, hand in the bag.
All right, time for the next die here. Prosper it.
Yes. Okay, so for my second unit, I'm going to be ordering my AI squad to sprint and try to get over as quickly as possible. So this first unit right here, I'm going to measure out the 15. Or well, first I should probably take an agility test. So my agility is 5, so I need to get 5 or under, or I'm going to get a pin for being out of shape. So I'm good. I got a 4. So I'm able to sprint the full 15 inches. So I'm gonna put myself in this nice little pocket over here next to my hazard squad and behind this stone barrier. So, okay, and I'll get my hand in the bag once again.
Interesting field, interesting field.
Okay, next dice out of the bag. Isorian.
Bum bum. All right, this fine fellow is going to try to get onto the field, but he needs to pass a command check. I'm assuming to hear my Nuhu's cries for help.
Yes. So you have an 8 or lower.
Woo! Just made it.
Exactly. Cool. Okay, so you can bring him onto the field.
Let's see what I do. All right, so this guy is going to be advancing onto the field behind this scrubland and making the first shot of the game.
Who you shooting at? It wouldn't happen to be my hazard squad completely
It sure
out
would
in the
happen to be
open.
your hazard squad. That's pretty much all I got.
Okay, what's your accuracy?
All right, my accuracy is 6.
Okay,
Let's
what's
see
your
what
range?
his range is.
Plasma light supports ideal range is
a
30.
boatload. Yeah, so let's see if they're within 30.
So you're gonna be able to shoot for sure, but
They're not within 30, so they're at long range.
Okay, cool. And then Sergey, what does it mean when I have 3 guys behind cover and 2 guys not behind cover? Doesn't matter. You don't have any negatives, so.
That's fair.
Good luck.
So let's pick up that die I just dropped.
And see how the roll.
Let's see. So before we roll, I am looking for, let's see here,
6
accuracy
or lower.
6.
-1?
-2 because it's rapid fire long range.
Oh, you're right.
So
yeah.
I'm at 4s or better.
Okay. Ooh, that's pretty good. 2 hits. So,
Okay.
2 hits. My armor is, or res rather, is going to be 10 for a hazard squad. So 10 -3 for the strike value 3 means I need 7 or lower. I got a leader to take 1 hit, and so I'm good on both.
Okay. Then you take a pin. Let's go on to the next order.
Okay.
All right. Let's see who goes next here. Me again. Front-loaded Isorian.
Lord Almighty. Okay, cool.
Okay, so my low flyer's coming onto the field. Let's see if he does it. He sure do.
2. You're good.
All right. We are going to be once again making an advance order onto the field
I
here.
figured as much.
And we're going to just place him. We'll place him. Right here. I don't want to. This is overhanging. I don't want to be in between the scrubland and my guy, so I'm just going to place him right there.
Okay.
All right, same fire order. It's going to be 3 shots. Once again at long range because he's in the same spot as the other guy. No intervening. Still looking for 4s.
Nice.
Oh,
Whiff.
brutal. Ooh, that hurt. That hurt. Let's see how this goes forward. Oh, it's me again.
You suck.
It was weird.
Okay.
All right, so I have to start off by making a command test here. Totally good.
You're good.
All right, so we're going to move this fine fellow onto the field once again, taking shots
Okay.
at those guys over there.
They can handle it. We're Algoryn. So
Hopefully,
3 dice. You're looking for 4s.
Once
or
again,
lower.
4s. Ooh!
1, 2, 1.
Bada boom.
Okay.
None of them are different, right? They're all just dudes.
Yeah, I just have a leader and 4 regular
Okay,
guys.
well, here.
Give me a blue dice.
for your leader.
So once again, my res is 10. I'm at -3, so it's 7s or lower. Okay, so all 3 of the dice that are left in the bag are mine. So the Algoryn gets to move half their force. So let's see if I can't get these drones on lockdown. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is use my Algoryn squad that's already on the field to perform a firing order. I have 1 drone that is in line of sight, just with a scrubland over it. I'm gonna call him Cheney. I'm gonna get him. So I have 3 units, including my leader, firing mag rifles. So they're gonna be my blue and red dice. I always use the blue for the leader because it's fun. And then my micro X launchers are gonna be the yellow and the black. So my base accuracy is 5. I'm doing a firing order, so it's gonna go up to 6 on my regular mag gun shots. I have intervening terrain, which is gonna be -2, and then let me see what range I'm at. Help me out here. So it looks like I'm about 40. So I'm gonna be at extreme range. So it's -2 for extreme range, -2 for intervening. So I was at 6, now I'm down to 1s and 2s. On my overhead, it's always -2 for overhead as well, so I'm on 1s to hit with the overhead fire as well. So look for a bunch of 1s and 2s. Oh, so I got 1 with a mag gun. That's a dud shot with the micro X. I missed with the second micro X launcher, and I missed with these 2 guys. So Sergey, you must perform 1 save at -1 because my strike value is 1, so 7 or lower. So you pass. And then now I gotta see if this guy scatters. Oh, I did that in the wrong order. Technically, you're supposed to do this one first, so.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, let's get the scatter template out and see what happens.
Bum, bum, bum.
So I'm gonna obviously aim for my shot to land directly on top of the weapons drone. So I gotta see how far it's gonna scatter. Since it's a fire order, it only scatters a D5 inches. So 7, so 1, 2 is 1, 3, 4 is 2, 5, 6 is 3, 7, 8 is 4. So it's gonna scatter 4 inches this way. So unfortunately, that is going to miss. So you survived this round, Sergey. Next, I'm going to attempt to have my medic team run onto the field. I am leadership 8, so I need 8 or lower to see if they come on here. So please, medic team. 3, I'm good. So I'm gonna measure this out and we'll see how far they can get. Okay, so I have to make sure that they run in from that initial starting area. So from the very edge, and I can get about 15 if I sprint, which is what I'm gonna be doing. So I have to make an agility test on a 5 or lower. Okay. 9. Nope. So I'm unfortunately going to be taking a pen. I get the 15 inches, but my medic team is very out of shape. Okay, with my last dice, I am going to attempt to bring on my last AI squad onto the field. Once again, their command is 8, so I just need to get 8 or lower. And I'm good with a 6. So I'm gonna measure 5 inches. So basically just gonna be in line with these guys. Got a big wall of Algoryn. Okay, cool. So now I'm going to be firing on the exact same light drone that I fired on before. It already has 1 pin. Might as well give it another one or kill it. Okay, so I'm going to be firing with 3 of my guys firing with regular mag guns, including my leader, which is going to represent the blue dice because that's cool. The yellow and the black are the 2 micro X launchers. They're firing sling net ammo. I forgot to mention in the army description, this one unit has sling net ammo for each X launcher in his micro X or X sling that he has. So it's a 15-point upgrade. But yeah, it's going to cause an extra pin if I get a hit, meaning 2 pins. So I'm at accuracy 5. I'm at extreme range, which is -2, so I'm hitting on a 3 or a lower with everything. So I have 1 hit with a normal mag gun and 1 hit with a sling net ammo. So right off the get, I'm causing 2 pins right away, and Sergey, you must make 1 save of 7 or lower.
All right. Bum, bum, bum. Totally fine.
Okay, so 2 pins. And that's the end of turn 1. Nobody was down, so we get all the dice back up in the bag. We're gonna see how this is gonna go.
I don't like getting 2 pins at once. I feel like you're using my distortion bombs against me.
Ha ha ha!
I feel betrayed.
It's gonna be great. And going into turn 2, the Algoryn once again have all 5 of the original order dice, and the Isorian have all 7 of theirs. No one's planked off a unit yet, so we're gonna get all these in the bag. Let's see how round 2 goes. And it's the first dice of turn 2. Who's it gonna be?
The dive been in my favor so far. Let's see if I can continue.
You got so many of them. Me.
Ooh.
Okay, turn. Oh. Gonna burn that block this early in the game, Sergey. Do it. You know you want to.
Oh, I don't know, man. I am gonna burn the block.
Okay.
I want the first 2 turns.
Okay.
It's I wanted to not burn it immediately, but
So all the army options are out of the way. Do this thing. Come on, Algoryn. Oh, I hate you so much. Okay, so it's Sergey.
You can go ahead and keep rolling because I am just going to give these guys a run order.
Okay. So the targeter drones are now 2 to the what? Where's our all? It's 3.
Then we'll place 1 on them.
Okay, cool. So that was a run order. Hand in the bag.
God,
Another
I
one.
really hope it's me, man. That block would have been really stupid if this was me.
Oh, please just be Algoryn. Please be
Slightly
Algoryn.
more likely me.
Please be Algoryn.
What is it?
Yes, it's Algoryn.
Oh!
Okay, let's see what I'm gonna do. Okay, so with my first dice, I'm going to attempt to do an advanced order. And hopefully get these guys out of the way of all 3 of these targeter probes, lose 1 pin, hopefully. So their command is 8, I'm at -2 for 2 pins, so I'm at 6s or lower. 5! Oh, hazard squad. So I lose 1 pin for passing my order test, and then I'm going to get a measuring tape and get these guys a scootin'. Just kidding, I'm gonna do a run order. So I'm gonna pretty much just be moving my hazard squad further along. So this guy's the furthest out. It's gonna take me about 5 inches to run, and I'm gonna get up here. So, once again, Hazard Squad, they cannot sprint because of the hazard armor. So I'm just gonna try to pull them up to behind. Actually, because that guy's that right, they can go there, right?
All right, let's see what's going on here.
Okay, come on, Algoryn, come on, Algoryn, come on, Algoryn. Damn it. Okay.
Yes. Dude, it's like so spooky right now. I like don't even want to see the dice come out of the bag.
Oh my god, you're ridiculous.
All right.
Okay, what are you gonna do? What are you
I'm
gonna
going to
do?
be doing an advanced order with this fine fellow and following with these two.
Okay, so let's get a measuring tape out and see how this is gonna go.
All right, I'm going to be advancing with my Nuhu, and I'm going to be advancing into the forest for an aggressive play here.
Okay, so the forest is -1 to your agility test as you go in. What's your Nuhu's agility?
My Nuhu's agility is, let me look it up, 5.
Okay,
So 4s.
4s or lower.
He's fine.
Okay.
I don't really care about that though. I really just want to poke my nose into it and occupy it.
Okay.
That being said, we need to check for phase wasps.
Okay, so
I'm gonna be so pissed if my guy.
I hope there's phase wasps. You deserve it.
This was a stupid house rule. Okay, we're good.
Okay, no, 6, you're good. Okay, so.
All right, and then he's firing into them. He's going to overcharge his Intel staff.
Okay, so that's blast D3 strength 6.
Sure is.
Okay.
He is at 6 accuracy. That's just it. He's at 6 accuracy. Oh my god, dude.
So, you completely whiff. The Intel staff. Your Techno Wizard did not do it. The Hazard Squad has proven too hard to hit.
That's so brutal.
Okay, what do you got? You got 2 more weapons drones.
So this guy is going to swoop de whoop.
Now, what's he have special?
Right over to
He
here.
is the phase generator, right?
Yeah, he is a. Oh, sorry.
Her phase field. Okay.
Yep. So he is going to.
I do have a targeter probe still attached to my basic squad right here. So you get 3 dice. You're at effective range for sure because it's only 30 inches on plasma light support. So you're at 6 + 1.
7s to hit.
7s to hit. So what do you got?
Well, -1.
Oh, no, -2 for intervening. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so -2 for intervening.
Just -1 total, so it's 5s to hit.
5s to hit.
Yep.
I like that. So,
only 1 hit.
1 hit. That's still pretty good. So I'm obviously going to take it on my leader. Or no, I'm not going to take it on my leader. I'm going to take it on a normal guy because my medic team is 5 inches within here. So my normal guy gets a reroll. So my armor is normally 7.
Down to 4.
Down to 4, -3 from the plasma light support. And I'm fine on the first try. So I get a pin.
Oh, this is brutal.
But my guys they love bullets. They eat them for sandwiches. Okay, so you got 1 more drone, Sergey.
Okay, this drone is going to squelch right there.
Okay.
Batter is going to come with him.
Battlefield. Why did you not make him go first? Oh no, I can't shoot back. That's right.
Yep.
Okay, so that's another advance order.
Yep.
You are at 6, -2 for the intervening terrain, which is 4, and then +1 for the targeter drone, making you at 5s or lower. I can't see any of those dice, Sergey.
5, 4, 10.
10. So 2 saves this time. I'm gonna take 1 on a leader and 1 on a normal guy. Or no, what am I doing? I get No, I get 1 reroll. So 1 on a leader, 1 on a normal guy. I'm once again 3s or lower, or 4s or lower, I'm sorry. So I get a reroll on my regular guy because of the medic team, and he's still dead. So my leader is fine. I do lose 1 dude, which I'm gonna take as a regular guy. And I get another pin, so 2 pins and 1 kill. That was pretty terrible.
So bad.
Robots are the worst. Okay, so
man.
let's get the hand in the bag where there's more Algoryn dice than there are dice for you.
Yes. Oh boy. All right. Rough start. Me again. Let's see what I'm gonna do. All right. So trying to salvage that awful round of shooting, this guy has advanced over to here. He's the one with the phase shift shield. He is firing at the already pinned unit over there that has the targeter probe on them. Let's see here.
So you are at accuracy 6, -2 for the intervening for the rocks, and then +1 for the targeter. So you should be at 5s or lower. So 3 shots, 5s or lower. 7,
only
1, and
hit.
8.
I'm going to put it on one of the guys with a
Micro X launcher.
launcher.
Cool. So my save is normally 7, it is -3 for the strike value of the plasma light support, which means it's 4s or lower, and I get 1 reroll for that medic team. So 9, reroll, 2. I'm fine.
Brutality.
So
Brutality.
I have 4 guys in that squad, and that's another pin. So I am at 3 pins. I'm getting to the point where I'm gonna have to start testing. So let's get the hand in the bag and see who goes next.
All right, let's see. All my shooting's coming up blank today.
Damn it.
It's gonna continue though. All right.
The initiative. Okay, so who's going next?
Literally the exact same order here.
Okay.
He's going to floof.
Move the.
I don't know
move the
why
shrubbery.
floof was my onomatopoeia I've chosen either.
Okay, so you're going to be doing the exact same shooting at that same squad.
It's right here. I just want to make sure I'm not cheating move wise. Okay. Yep, literally the exact same. He's stuck to my finger. The exact same order.
You're struggling with this light drone.
I
bro.
am, dude. He's
Scrubland is no
Just
joke.
making sure I'm still within 30.
Okay.
I sure am.
Looks like you
I
are.
have a solid line.
Okay.
Alright.
Cool. So 3 shots. It's going to be 5s or lower once again.
Oh, once again, only one hit.
Okay, so I can take it on anybody this time. So I'm going to take it on a normal trooper.
Oh, sorry, bad throw.
Normal trooper. I need 4s or lower. 10.
Can't
so
roll that.
I got. Oh yeah, you can't ever reroll a 10. So that guy is 100% dead. I'm gonna make sure that's.
Wait,
the
no,
right
that doesn't
roll.
make sense.
I'm gonna make sure that's the right roll. Hold on a second. Just in case he's fine, we're gonna check real quick. And he's good. But I do have 4 pins, so I unfortunately have to take an order test. I am at leadership 8. I have 4 total pins now, so I have a 4 lower to not run away. I'm good. Oh, Algoryn.
Al Gore, that's brutal.
Okay.
Alright.
I am loving this. Let's get that. Let's get an Algoryn dice out, maybe.
Maybe?
Could we maybe do that? Could that be a possibility?
Not really.
Ugh. Okay. One of my units just took fire from like 4 of his and survived with only 1 casualty. The Algoryn, hardcore. Okay. Wow! And it's their turn. Cat! There's a cat! Ah! Ah! Okay, so I am obviously going to be doing a rally test with my guys with 4 pins. Their leadership is 8. It's unmodified to the pins when you do a rally, so I just need an 8 or lower. Oh, I get a 9.
You still do lose 1
I
pin.
still lose 1 pin.
But they do go down.
Do they go down? No.
Yes, they
Yes,
do.
they do. Okay. That's terrible news.
Womp womp.
You might win those guys. Hand it back. Okay, so the next one is your last dice. Good God, you're going every dice before me.
Thank you. We accept this into the Isorian Syntaxis.
Okay, so right off the get, any kind of order you need to pass, it's 8 minus 3 for your pen, so it's a 50% chance you're going to go down.
Yep. Let's have a think. Alright, so I'm going to do something a little bit risky here and try to do a run order with this guy. Get him back on the field with a pin off of him. I need a 5 or lower. Is it 50-50?
Yes,
He's good.
So you lose a pin.
Lose a
You
pin.
get to run.
Alright, and let me grab a tape measure. Alright, so he is going to just shoot his way forward.
Okay. Cool.
Start threatening getting onto the other side there.
Well, once again, I have the last 3 dice. So I'm going to be having my medical team attempt to advance. They have 1 pin, so I do have to pass a command check of 7 to see if they'll take the order. So 7 or lower, please. Oof, 8. So I lose a pin still, but I go down.
This is gonna be one of those games where everything goes bad for everybody, isn't it?
I don't know. There's just one turn out of the way. So I still got 2 dice though, so I'm gonna be using them to. I'm actually gonna be fire orders.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna do a fire order with these guys right here.
Okay.
It's going to be against your unit out here in the open with 2 pins.
Okay.
I am at 30 inches of range.
Are you?
Yeah. 30.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Just barely.
Well,
Still counts.
yeah, I'm gonna be firing with all my guns, so let's get some dice. Okay, so my 5-man team is gonna be having the leader plus my 2 regular guys are gonna fire with their mag guns, and these are gonna be my Micro X launchers. So I'm at 30 inches, so I'm at long range, which is -1 for everybody. So these guys have base 5, +1 for firing, -2 for intervening scrubland, which means they're down to 4, -1 for long range means they're down to 3. So 3s are higher right here, and then this one's 1s because it's overhead -2, long range -1, and intervening -2. So let's see how I do. So right off the get, both micro launchers miss, and I got 3 hits with the mag guns.
Oof.
So let's see how Sergey reacts.
Gonna be brutal.
So you always have to do overhead fire first, even though my 3 mag guns definitely hit. So I'm going to be targeting directly above the drone, and then I'm rolling a scatter. It's going to be scattering a D5 because it's a fire order. So 9, that means it's 5 inches. And it's going to be that way.
Might actually hit one of these guys.
So we're going to get a ruler, which is right here. So
to train it on the dice. It's not the easiest thing to do in the world, but... So it's hitting that guy.
Sweet. So it causes D4 hits.
3.
So Sergey must pass 3 saves of 8 or lower because it's strike value 0. So he passed all of them, and he'll get 1 pin on that drone. And then for the second Micro X launcher, once again aiming directly onto the unit, it is going to scatter 4 inches that way. Yep, so it's gonna whiff. It's gonna be right here. Too far away. So, Sergey now must pass 3 saves against the mag guns, which is at -1 for strike value 1. So he's at 7 or lower.
3 direct fire hits shot. Direct hits.
You got this.
Shot me. I can't speak. Tally ho. All good.
Oh, rough.
He's the miracle drone. He's the best around. We might get a strike for that. I'm not gonna sing the rest of that song.
Okay. Let's do my next squad. For my last AI squad, I'm going to be doing an advance order, so they're continuing to move down the field. So we're going to move 5 inches forward. I love their infantry, they're so cool. And then I'm going to shoot at the light support drone that I seem not to be able to kill. That has 3 pins on it already.
He's so powerful.
Yes.
He's just spinning his chains, the centrifugal force is repelling the bullets.
It's the truth. So I'm going to be firing with all of my weapons as a direct fire. So my 2 Micro X launchers are actually just going to use their direct shots. So with my Micro X launchers firing directly, they pretty much are the same thing as mag guns. So I'm going to have 5 shots and see what range we're at. So that's 27 for me, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, you're on him.
Okay, so I'm at long range, so with my advance, I'm accuracy 5. There's no intervening terrain anymore, so I'm just at -1, which means I have 4s or lower to hit. So 5 shots, 4 or lower. Let's see how we do. Oh, Gremlin. Gremlin, help me with good luck. Yeah! Oh, yes, thank you, Gremlin. So, 3 hits and 2 misses.
Wah, wah, wah. All right, so I've got a bunch of saves to make here at 7s or lower.
Oh, good.
Brutal, spooky brutal. And we're good. 2 or another, well, yeah, you didn't use the net ammo, so it's just 1 pin. And that is the end of turn 2.
So
nobody has done anything to anyone.
Nope.
We like each other. We're friends.
So let's do our down orders. We have my 2 units over here down. The front unit has 4 guys left, 3 pins. So my leadership is 8 -3, so I need a 5 or lower to get the dice back. And I don't get it, so they stay down.
They lose a pin. It's actually not the worst situation to be in the world.
No, but they're still got that. These got medic team, leadership 8, 4, so I get their dice back. Everybody else is good, so I'm gonna have 4 dice. Do you have anybody that's down?
I sure do not.
But your Nuhu rolled a 10 on his staff, which means it is overcharged potentially. You gotta roll a dice. On a 1 to a 5, you are fine and can shoot next turn. On a 6 through a 10, your staff
will burn out. Yeah, which is brutal. As a quick note, we did, just like with our Gar Plasma Amp, swap that. In the rule book, it says a 1 to a 5, you're not fine. And we just like to keep 1s good, so come on, 1.
Oh, so it's fine.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, so let's get the dice back in the bag.
It evened out right at the end there. That was
crazy.
Yeah, that was a turn of just pure evenness.
Turn 3 is going to be very important. Let's do this thing. Okay, at the beginning of turn 3, the Algoryn are looking at a big disadvantage. I have 4 order dice, one of which is on the field from someone being down, and Sergey got all 7 of his order dice back for the Isorian. So turn 3, Isorian is looking like they're going to have an easy chance to go first. Let's get these in the bag, see how it goes.
All right, so let's see. There's no blocks. Let's see who's going to get the initiative.
Jesus. Okay.
Isorian.
Okay.
Going right on this fine fella.
Okay, so the new who's going. He's shooting.
He is going to... He's going to... do an advance order.
Okay.
Reason being, I do not want them to react to me by doing a fire order, and potentially, I don't know if I can reach them. Nope, that's a whiff, so they can't follow, but he is just going to kind of position himself right now.
Okay, one shot.
Right now, I'm gonna get him as close to them as possible.
Okay. Technically, you would have to do an agility test to see if you could go at all.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Hey, I found a way. All right, so
roll a 1. Okay, so you got accuracy of 6.
Don't you tell me about agility tests.
And there's nothing in the way.
Oh my god.
Yes! Oh, Rick Priestley, he loves me more.
He does. He really does.
Oh,
Rick Priestley,
thank God.
what have I done to you?
Nuhu with his... Well, you don't have a staff. You have a cool little ring thing. I don't know, but once again, he misses. My MVP. The Algoryn Hazard Squad. Hand in the bag, good sir.
Let's see here.
Yes!
So brutal.
Oh, let's see how Kevin does. Okay, with my order dice, I'm going to be advancing with my Hazard Squad into the forest and shooting at the Nuhu. So,
see you, Nuhu. It's been good.
I found a way.
Jam it all to hell.
So I got to move my full 5 inches, which I'm going to do. So as long as I stay in this train, I don't have to test. So I'm right in the middle. That's good news for me. And then, oh shit, Sergey, I forgot. I got to make a command test of 7 or lower because I have 1 pen. I'm fine. Oh, thank God. This pen was gone. I was gonna be so mad if I screwed that up. Okay, so I'm 5 feet away from your Nuhu. I'm going to be firing with rapid fire. The hazard suit amplifies the power to the plasma carbine that the hazard squad's armed with, allowing them to do rapid fire 3. So each one of them is going to get 3 shots, 15 shots at accuracy 5. Okay, 15 shots at 5s or lower. I have blue and red dice, doesn't matter, it's all the same.
Ooh, nice to know you, Nuhu.
Woo, buddy.
Oh boy, that's good shooting.
So, this is a miss, this is a
you're not
miss.
at 5s, you're at 3s.
Why am I at 3s?
Battlefield.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yep, so the Nuhu nano drone essentially gives them a personalized battlefield that makes you -2 to hit.
I think I'm going to be fine.
I think you're going to be fine too.
So what's your res? It's going to be 10, I think.
Well, my res is 6 because you're close to me, but it is +2 because of the forest.
Oh, I had a few luckies in there. One lucky is going to go towards your nano drone and kill it instantly.
Makes sense, yeah.
That makes sense. So 1 less for your Nuhu, but now you don't get his hyperlight boosting. You should check the res. We're going to check the res.
Okay, so it's the shooting simultaneous, so he has his hyperlight booster for now. So I removed 1 from this so he can kill the drone, and let's see if he doesn't die.
Oh.
Leader reroll. Fine.
Oh, rough.
All right, I survived.
Okay, you get a pin.
I sure do.
But since you're one guy, you now have to make an order test on an 8 or lower, or you run away.
He's fine.
Okay, cool. So, continuing on.
Hand in the bag. I'm so happy he survived. Oh,
Me.
shit.
Okay, come on, Algoryn. Okay, I'm pushing forward with an AI squad. This unit that's up in the open, I'm gonna advance, and I'm gonna have them basically scoot over behind these rocks so they can defend themselves from one group of the light support drones. This is not touching these guys.
As one would think.
Specifically. Okay, so I'm gonna get some dice and I'm gonna fire at that dang light support drone, but just will not go down.
He will never die. His name is Plucky Dave, and he is invincible.
Okay. Okay, so with that squad, I'm electing to have one of my Micro-X launchers fire at sling net ammo, which will be indicated by my black dice. The other Micro-X launcher is just gonna use direct fire, in which case it's the same range and everything is mag gun. So I'm gonna have 4 regular mag gun shots and the sling net. So I'm gonna measure my range. Closest to your closest. I'm at 23 or 24 now, so I'm still at long range. So I'm at accuracy 5, long range -1. So let's do this thing. 4s. Oh, so the sling net got a dud shot, and I got 2 regular hits. So Sergey, you have to make 2 saves on 7 or lower. Here you go.
All right.
Die, you drone scum. Oh, that's a 10.
Ooh,
so let me
okay.
roll on the damage chart. If it's a 6 or over, it's not. So
not.
let me check what a 4 is real quick, and we'll be right back.
Let's see what spells my doom.
Weapon malfunction. So the drone loses its weapon. It gave 1
no.
pin, bringing it up to 5.
Plucky
And then it's
Dave.
an extra D3, and he also has to go down. So D3, I got 2 pins. So he's 1 pin away from being pinned out altogether.
Plucky Dave is
And
having
you
a
have to
bad
go down,
day.
So you gotta take a dice out of the bag. That is literally the most resilient light support
He's
drone.
invincible.
I can't believe it.
Plucky Dave, man.
Okay, hand in the bag. Probably gonna be you now. I can't believe I've gotten to go so many times.
It's happened to me.
It's you.
All right, let's see what happens. All right, so I'm going to be doing a run order with my targeters here. I'm going to bloop, bloop, bloop.
Ooh, that's not gonna
And then I'm going to bloop 1 over here as well.
Okay, so 2 on my squad that's already down 2 pins, and 2 on my squad
Yep.
that has nothing.
Good luck advancing away now, Kevin. And in the bag.
Oh my god.
Me. All right, I'm going to be advancing with this fine fellow with a phase shift shield over here, just pushing him on down the line. I am going to be shooting then.
Which one will it be?
I think you're pointing at the camera. At the correct one there. I'll be shooting at them.
Okay, so what's your range?
My range is 30 is effective, and
Yeah.
I'm relatively positive I'm within 30.
I hope not. Yeah, you're for
beyond
sure.
within 30.
Okay, so you're at 6, which is your base
I'm
accuracy.
beyond the gates of 30.
Oh my god. +2 for the targeter drones, so you're at 8s to hit. So that's pretty good, yeah.
Hopefully. I rolled a 9 out of 10 on him. All good. Okay, so 3 hits.
That's 3 hits. So give it up.
Give you 2 dice. And I'll
Yep,
give
I'm
you
gonna take one of my
leader,
leader,
assuming.
obviously. Yep. So my armor is 7. Your strike value is 3, so I'm down to 4s. I get 1 reroll for having the medic team within 5 inches of me. So 2 is fine. 8 and 6 are not though. So my leader gets his own reroll. 8. So the leader is dead, and the 6 is a 1. So I lose my leader, unfortunately. Oh no.
And that was a reroll for the medical probe, if you guys couldn't see it.
Exactly,
on the,
yeah, I
on
just
the
said
screen
that, yeah.
there.
Okay, cool. So now we just hand in the bag again.
Yep. Okay, so this is turning back in Isorian favor in a big way.
I know, I don't know. You're acting like you were gonna lose. And
I was sure I was gonna lose.
we'll see. Let's see. Me. And for my last AI squad, I'm gonna be doing an advance order into this low scrub. You do not need to do an agility test because it's a low scrub, so I'm just moving right in. Then I'm going to attempt to shoot at your drone that's already moved. So I'm going to be firing no X launchers because I advanced. I think it's too inaccurate to try to do the overhead, so I'm going to do direct fire. I'm accuracy 5, range. Oops. I'm at like 23.
Well within.
So I'm at -1 for. Oh my god. I'm at -1 for long range. Oh my god.
Topsy-turvy models.
They're just rolling all over the place. But yeah, so 5s go down to 4, so 4 or lower to hit. So, ooh, so 2 hits.
Okay.
You have to make 2 saves of 7 or lower. Failed 1.
Failed 1. I'm going to use my phase shift shield to
Reroll.
reroll. Yep.
Ah.
And he's fine, but he is down now.
And you take a pin. So the phase shift shield is pretty neat. That kind of saved you right there.
Yeah, it did. I like that. It's pretty cool.
Catastrophic, but okay, cool. Hand it back. Okay, the next person is you.
Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. All right, I'm gonna be moving this fine fellow right here.
Advance, run. What are you doing?
I'm going to advance. I'm going to
Okay.
pop up onto this.
He has a suspensor field, so you do not have to worry about going. Oh, I just took the whole forest. Oh no.
Okay, so he's right there.
And then your battlefield is assuming.
Follows
Make sure
him.
that's right. Has to be 5 inches within your batter drone.
Yeah. I'm going to do it like that. So he has some protection
Against most things.
against most things.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you firing?
And he will be firing at these guys. No, let's go on these guys.
So my squad of 4 with 2 pins already, they are down. So you are at definitely effective range. This is no longer considered intervening because he is higher up than I am.
Yep.
So you are just currently at a 6 plus 2 for your targeter, means that you have 8s or
8s.
lower. So roll. So
3 hits,
yeah,
but
3
you're down,
hits,
so
but
you
you
need
have
to reroll all of
them. And so 1 miss and 2
one
hits.
lucky. The
So-
one lucky will go on one of your launchers.
Launchers? Okay, cool. I'll just roll it individually. So I got my, I'm gonna take 1 on my regular guy. So my save is at a 4 or lower because it's 7
This is a
minus
launcher.
3. No, this is a.
Oh, you're not taking one on your leader?
No,
Oh,
and I'm
he's
fine.
fine.
And then my launcher guy, same thing. 4. I'm good.
Is fine. Yep. Okay.
So
but you
both
get a
good.
pin there.
I do get 1 more pin, meaning it's 3 pins. But hey, no one died. I'm okay with that.
That's pretty good. All right. So
Algoryn.
Algoryn.
Algor. Okay, this is my last order dice, and I just have my medic team. Normally I'm just trying to keep them out of the way, but in this instance I actually get to shoot. So they have 2 mag pistols. I'm going to give them a fire order so that their accuracy goes from 5 to 6, and I'm going to shoot at this drone on the ridge. So I got to measure because my range on the pistols is very slim. Their effective range is 10 inches, long range is 20. So I'm at about 14. So I'm at long range, so accuracy 6, -1 for long range, -2 for the battlefield. So I hit on a 3 or lower, so that's not too bad. So let's see if my doctors. No, so they both miss. So
Oof.
wiffle ball on that one. What do you
it was worth a shot. That was, I
Worth a
mean,
shot.
that was the best thing you could have done with him.
Yep. So basically, it's all Isorian from this point. You get 2 order dice, I think.
All right, I got both of these die to finish off the turn here. This guy has not gone, and this guy has not gone. So I think we're gonna start off with this dude here.
Okay. So what you gonna do?
He is going to follow this guy right up onto here. I don't
Nice.
know if he's gonna stand there.
Just put him up here.
Well, everyone.
And
Whoops.
we're gonna get this situated. Put in
Okay.
hangers. Okay.
So he is, for all intents and purposes, right here, range-wise. He will not stand there. It's not possible. He's too top-heavy. Clear bases aren't very heavy. So he will be firing from this position.
Who's he
I
aiming
shouldn't
at?
measure. He'll be aiming at the downed squad there.
This one with the 3 pins?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna get your dice together. Your accuracy 6.
Up to
You're
8.
definitely, and effective up to 8 for the 2 targeted drones. So 9
miss.
and you have to re-roll both those because they're down. It's kind of like snake eyes. They look like the eyes of snakes.
Oh my god.
Ooh, buddy.
That's insane.
I'm so happy right now.
I would be if I were you. Alright, and this guy will advance. He needs to see if he can move.
7 or lower.
You sure can.
You're good. So you lose the 1 pin.
Yep.
And what are you gonna do?
Advance.
Okay, moving up 5 inches.
Yep.
Once again, that's low scrub land. You don't need an agility test to go through that.
Yep.
So
And
who are you shooting at?
he's going to fire at this squad here.
Okay, so 4 guys with 1 pin. They're out in the open and they are not down. You got 2 targeter drones. So you're definitely within 30 inches.
Yep,
So 6
I'm at
plus
8.
2 is 8.
And they're not down.
So
Whew,
you're good.
3 hits.
All 3 hits.
Okay,
So-
so I'll give you a red die.
Yes, because I don't have any leaders left.
Oh, do you?
Well,
not
give me
have
that
a-
still though. The blue is going to represent one of my X launchers.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, because now I'm down to the blue is going to be considered someone with an X launcher. 2 are the regular guys. I have a medic team within 5 inches, so I get 1 reroll. So 4s are lower. So regular guy is for sure dead, and so did the X
So you
launcher.
get to
So the
reroll
X
it?
launcher is going to get a reroll.
We're still dead.
7. So 2 have died, which is no good. So 1 X launcher, 1 regular. I
And
have.
that will be a command test.
Yep. So command test 8 minus 2 is 6. 6
Oof.
exactly. So they're not off the field, but they're not in a good position. So these drones are starting to clink me off. I'm getting nervous. For the end of turn 3, the only thing I have down is right here. It's 3 pins, so I'm at 8 minus 3 is 5 or lower to get my dice back. And I got a 7, so I do not get my dice back. They stay down. I lose 1 pin. So those guys are basically
Okay.
out.
I
You
have
got
2 down as well.
you got-
I'll go with this guy first.
You got 1 pin, so 7s
7?
are lower.
Oh.
9. So you do lose the pin, but you stay down. Now you got this guy with 1, 2, 3,
Come
4,
on,
5,
1.
6, 7 pins.
Nope.
So 3. So you lose 1 pin. You're down to 6. That dice goes. Yeah. So that's pretty much it.
Yep.
So everybody else goes in the bag. Let's look at the dice analysis for the beginning of turn 4. Okay, on the onset of turn 4, the Algoryn have 4 dice. No one's been killed. I got 1 from a downed unit on the field. And then the Isorians are getting a little closer to being even. They only have 5 this round. They have 2 on the field down. So we're going to get these in the bag and start turn 4. Woo! Okay, turn 4. Who's going first? It's going to be you.
Yes.
God dang. God dang. Okay, you.
Alright, so I don't know what the hell to do. This is a spooky turn. I think my best bet here is going to be an advance order with my Nuhu. Let me see if he's within. He's in 5 inches of that guy,
Okay.
and not him.
Wait, is that 5 inches? He's not.
Well, remember he is here
Oh,
technically.
yeah, that's why.
Wobbly base, unfortunately. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna follow. So I need to have a die in my hand, and he is fine, loses the pin. He has found a way, if you will remember. He's gonna go right there and fire a shot into those 2 fellows right there.
Okay, so your accuracy is
6
minus 2 for intervening. So
it's a
4.
plasma pistol, so let me check the range on that real quick.
Okay, so Sergey, you're shooting with your Nuhu.
He's not within close range.
Okay, I'm gonna react by going down also. So
Okay.
3s are lower to
threes.
hit. You got intervening and
Misses.
So miss. Okay, so what's
It's fine.
the ball?
I got the die out of the bag, that's all I cared about.
Okay, cool. Okay, and it is Sergey.
Bum, 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 bum. Alright, so I need to get the hell over to the other side of the board and stop engaging in this stupid shooting match.
Okay.
So this guy's gonna go first. He is going to
Oy vey.
right on over to here, getting him out of sight.
Okay.
And he'll stick his batter in this direction.
Okay.
Huh. Can I get it? I'll just keep it close to him and go like that.
There you go. Okay.
And
Hand to the bag.
Alright.
Me. Huzzah! Okay, so I'm going to do an advance order with my hazard squad. They did find a way, and they're the closest, so I have to keep them moving forward so that I can hope to score. So 5 inches puts me just at the edge of the forest, and I'm going to whirl dramatically because I am for sure going to shoot at the Nuhu on my way out. So let me get some dice together, and I'm going to smoke that new human.
He's gonna die. I mean, yeah.
For sure.
Overkill, my name is Kevin, roll them bones.
In a furious plasma. Accuracy 5, no negatives.
Is this plasma? Are they shooting plasma?
Yeah, plasma carbines, bro.
Jesus, they're really good.
Oh, that's a lot of hits. Okay, so survive this one, Nuhu.
We're gonna try.
You just have to, you have a...
I can't even hold all the die in my
I don't
head.
even know what your save is, but if you roll a 10, you're screwed, so...
It's, my save is, let's see here. 6 up to 8 minus nothing?
Yeah.
No
so
strike
8.
value. Okay, 8. Yo, he's super dead, bro.
2
okay.
nines, thank God. Okay, so the Nuhu is murdered.
Yep.
That's the first unit that's been taken out of the game.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's the first death of the whole game.
So I got one victory point.
Victory!
If I get across,
Potentially
so.
for Kevin.
Hand in the bag. Okay, who's next? It's gonna be you.
Alright, so I'm going to be doing another run order. I'm scooting my robotic ass across this field.
Where you gonna go?
I'm just going to fly right here, so I'm behind that cover.
Okay, cool. Oh, hand in the bag again.
Alright, so... Haha! Ooh, me
God
again.
bless. Okay. What are you gonna do? You only got 1 unit left, right?
My target drones too.
Oh, okay.
Um...
What's it gonna be, Sergey? You gonna try to scoot? You're real far away.
I am going to move my target drones.
Okay. So where are the 2 going?
Okay. So this fine fellow is going to attach himself way on over here.
Okay. Ah, to the hazards.
To the hazards.
Okay.
1, 2. Oops.
These guys over here.
Yes, they're going to the hazards.
Okay, so 2 on the hazards.
3 on the hazards.
3 on the hazards.
And 1 is going to place himself on these guys.
The 2-man squad with the 2 pens?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Okay. Hand in the bag.
Alright. Haha! Ooh, me.
Damn it. Okay. I really wanted that to be me. Okay, what are you doing? You got 1 unit left.
Yeah, I sure do have only 1 unit
Well, you've
left.
stacked the deck. What are you gonna do?
I sure have stacked that deck.
Are you gonna take advantage of it?
Nope. Run in.
Okay.
Run in, run in, run in, run in.
Keep them doggies running.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. That hill doesn't count for anything once again. It's
Open
just
ground.
fluff. Okay, so I think if I'm not mistaken,
On you now.
the last dice is Algoryn.
What will he do?
For my last dice, I'm going to do a fire order with my full squad AI. They're too far away. They really don't have a chance to get all the way to the other side, so they're going to try to kill this drone that's making a dash. So he is within 14 inches of me. That means that my minimum 10 for the X launcher is kosher, so I'm going to fire 3 regular mag-in shots and 2 overhead shots. I'm going to hit on a 1 to 3. And I'm only going to scatter a D5. So hopefully I'll get a lot of hits.
Pretty good odds, honestly.
Pretty good odds. Okay, so accuracy of 5. It's a 5 with all or I'm sorry, 6 because the fire order's +1. So the red and the blue dice is 6 or lower hits. And then it's a 3 or lower for the 2 micro X launchers. So. Okay, so 1 micro X launcher hits. Got a dud shot. These 2 hit. This misses. So we got to do the overhead first. So the first overhead hit directly, so it causes a D4 hit. So I'm gonna do a D4. 1. So first, Sergey, you must pass a save of just not a 9 or a 10. So you're good. So you're gonna take a pin for sure. Now the second one is gonna scatter. So obviously I'm gonna aim for directly over the drone with the template. And so let me roll to scatter. It's 6, so that's 3 inches. So it's gonna move right about to here and still hit him. So make sure that's 100%. Yeah, so.
Yep, 3 inches should hit him.
So, another 4 hits. So Sergey, you must
that's
now
a rough one.
4. It's just 9s or 10s though. It's not too bad. So 1 9. So now I must roll on the damage chart, and I got a 1. So he just takes 1 extra pin. Sergey, I hit you twice with mag gun. So now you just have to do 2 saves of 7 or lower. So
all good.
Fine. So you got 2 pins and you survived. I hate you so much. I'm so lucky. Okay, cool. And then I have a medical team to use as well. So for the last thing I can do, I'm going to move my medic team. I'm going to be giving it a run order with the intention of hopefully just getting these guys into a position to score. It's kind of a gamble because you can turn around and shoot me, but I'm going to try anyways. So they're right here. I'm going to do an agility test for a sprint. So it's 5 or less. I got a 9, so I'm gonna be taking a pin. And then to get over this barrier, I got a 5, thank God. So, I can do the full 15 inches, but unfortunately I have a pin, which is no good. So I can get all the way up to here. Cool. So 1 pin for me. And then that is
the end of turn 3.
Yep, so let's get all the dice up that are down.
Die and LSEs.
Okay, so I have 2 units that are down right here. They both have 2 pins. So this guy's leadership 8 minus 2 is a 6. 4, I get the dice back and I lose a pin. And then the next one over, same thing. I need to roll under a 6. 8, I don't. They stay down and they stay with a pin.
Okay, I have a similar deal over here. Well, not really similar. This guy's totally screwed. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pins on him.
2 or 1.
So 2 or 1, yep.
I knew
Oh, no
I
way.
knew you were gonna get that.
That's
so
awesome.
You lose 2 pins and you do get the dice back.
Okay, so that's cool. This guy is probably not gonna get up now. No, he's fine. Okay.
And then this guy right here, 1 less pin, so 7s or lower. So
totally
we're good.
So. Okay, so I get all my die back. No one else is down. Time for turn 4.
Well, no, 5. Turn 5.
No, turn 4.
No, turn 5.
We'll find out.
No, dude, it's turn. Turn 5. The Algoryn still have 4 dice. I got 1 on the field for being down. I finally plinked off 1 unit, so the Isorians have 6. So going into turn 5, the Isorians still have an initiative advantage. So let's get these in the dice, or in the bag, and see how turn 5 goes. Okay, for the first person of turn 5, it's gonna be me. It's gonna be me.
It's gonna be me.
Ugh, statistics. Okay, what are you gonna do?
Statistics indeed. Let me have a think. Okay, so I'm going to be doing an advance order with this guy right here. He is going to go as far as he can.
Okay.
To right there. Pivot. And do some shooting.
Who you shooting?
These guys right here.
They're still going to get intervening.
Yeah, actually, I'm just going to...
Okay.
Category
Cool.
there,
So you get 3 dice.
Well within 30.
Well within 30. So your accuracy is normally
4 at the moment.
6 minus 2 is 4. Whoa. So only one hit. So I'm going to take it on my leader. And so I'm at 4s or less. So 7. I get a reroll. 6.
Dead.
I'm still dead. So the leader is dead. I have 3 gentlemen left, though. Gentlemen. Gentlemen Algoryn. But I get a pin. So not quite at breaking, but let's get the hand back in the bag.
Victory. Well, not really, but
It's you.
victory incoming. All right, I'm gonna do another advance order. This guy is going to be. That's the sound of
Yes, of course.
dispensers, obviously.
Okay, who's shooting at?
Same guys I just shot at.
Okay. Which
30
ones?
inches down range. They're well within range.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it's just 4s again.
Okay.
And bum, 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 bum.
Dice, baby.
Won it?
Okay, I can handle that.
Can you?
Okay. But don't get any rerolls. Ooh. Okay, so I take another casualty. I get a 3rd pen. So I'm gonna have to take a command test on a 5 or lower because I'm 8 minus 3. 7. Shut your mouth.
Victory.
Okay, so these guys are wiped off the field. I have to take my order dice out of the bag, and we'll see who goes next. Man, it's you.
Yes, Isorian initiative. All right, so I'm going to do a run order with
Who's gonna?
this guy.
Okay.
He is going to fly right on over.
Jesus.
Fly right on over here.
Okay.
He was right there. I don't wanna cheat you on distance because distance really matters in this game.
Okay. Hand in the bag.
If it's me again, this
Potentially.
is a good start.
Potentially. It's you again. That is not my game on initiative, okay? I'll be reactionary. Okay, so what are you gonna do? You're gonna run
Run
again?
over with this guy.
I figured as much. Okay, so the battlefield.
This is a real easy decision. Run in, run in, run in, run in.
Okay. Yep, I'm gonna defend both of them.
I'm gonna oop this tree right over here if that's all right with you.
That's why it's made that way. Okay, cool. So go hand in the bag again. See if it's the freaking insanely quick to respond Isorians once more.
All right, it's definitely gonna be Algoryn this time. Gotta be. There's only, trying to feel it with my hands, 4 die in the bag.
Okay,
Algoryn.
it is me. Okay, with my Algoryn dice, I am going to order my hazard squad to run.
Run!
I might be able to advance. I should have advanced with that. I don't know why I'm having them moonwalk, but they're running backwards. I'm gonna face them the other way.
I still don't know if you could have advanced.
It'd be like.
It'd be so
It'd be
too
real
close
close.
for comfort.
Okay, so my Algoryn hazard squad is making it. They're gonna make it to the Algoryn side, delivering the important information.
That's what you think.
I'm gonna hand the bag again. Me. Okay.
Algoryn.
Oh, I'm gonna try something crazy. Sergey.
I
I'm
don't.
going to make it a run order
With?
with these guys.
Really?
I'm gonna make it a sprint. And I'm gonna try to charge that dude.
Oh. Oh. All right.
I don't know. So first of all, sprint. It's a 50-50 chance because I have agility 5. Yeah. 1.
They sprint.
I gotta check the rules because 1 is good.
It means
Extra
you.
distance.
It means you get an extra D6 distance, I believe. But let's look
We're
at
gonna
it.
check. So you can get extra distance. You get your agility bonus in distance. So mine's 5, so I'd have a 5 extra inches to my roll. So I could, or distance, so I can do 20, which is insane. But I have to take a pin if I elect to do that. So I'm not going to do that because I don't need 20 inches. I just thought it was pretty cool. So I'm going to make an agility test to see if I get through the rocky field. It is difficult ground, so I just need a 5 or lower. Please. Damn it. So I'm half distance. So I'm only gonna be able to move. It takes me 6 inches to get to here, so that leaves, what is that?
Leaves 2 inches
9
left.
inches left.
9 inches?
Yeah, because I have 15. I did a sprint.
Oh,
So
yeah.
sprint's
yeah,
15
yeah.
minus 6 is 7.
Yeah.
No, 8. No.
We're gonna do this off camera.
So it was 4.5 inches, and I didn't make it. So now my guys look all weird in a line, having
Kanga.
failed.
Algoryn Doom Kanga.
Yes.
It's the
So-
newest anime fighting
But-
style.
I would like to point out that now, at least, I got these guys so close. You're gonna have to get the next 2 order dice on turn 6. Avoid it.
It's spooky. Spooky business.
We'll get you. So let's get the hand in the bag and see what the end of turn 5 looks like. Isorian.
I'm going to do an ambush order with him, or at least
Try
attempt
to. He's
Yeah,
got 4
it's
pins.
It's a big old.
Either roll a 4 or 1. Or 4, 2, 1. 6. So you do lose a pin, which is making him start to get scary. He's like slowly rejuvenating. But you do go down.
Yeah.
So hand in the bag. It's a 50-50. I got 1, you got 1. Honey.
Me.
Okay, so your targeter probes is the last thing. You got 3 right here, and 1 is still attached to this unit down here.
Okay.
So what are you gonna do?
Okay, so this is kind of a weird position to be in. I'm going to put these guys on them.
So 3 on him?
Just in case.
Yeah, might
and
as well.
then this one is going to go onto these guys.
Okay.
He's gonna hang out there.
Try to take me out before I take you out.
Combat probe.
So let's see here. I have 1 unit that is down. So
We also have 1 unit to move.
Oh.
The most important one.
Just kidding. I get the last dice. Okay, cool. Let's see what I'm gonna do. Okay, so the last dice that I have can only go to my last unit. It is the medic team. They are going to make a run order, hopefully. I do have to pass a leadership
Are they going
test.
to sprint?
Yeah, they're gonna sprint. So first of all, to accept the run order, I need to get a 7 or lower, and I'm fine, thank God. That would have literally lost me the game just then. So I take that away. Now agility test, they pass, so they are not going to have, I'm gonna assume this is 15 inches. So they're gonna run over here and hide completely stuck against the back wall of this so that your light support drones cannot draw line of sight. Okay. We're gonna make a home, medics. Your medical training is all worth it. You're gonna see your doctor children. Okay, so going into turn 6, we gotta see what dice are on. I got 1 unit that's down. 1 pin means I need a 7 or lower. And I get a 6, so they lose the pin, and I get the dice back. That was the only guy I had down. So Sergey, over here, you got your guy that's down with 3 pins. And you roll a 3, so he's up. You lose 1 pin, so now he only has 2 pins. So let's get the dice together and analyze them before turn 6. Okay, going into turn 6, the Algoryn still command 4 order dice. I'm barely holding on to 1, but that doesn't matter because this is the last turn. The Isorians still have 6 order dice, which is ridiculous. So they still have a 2 dice advantage as far as initiative. So let's see. Maybe the Algoryn will get lucky this time. Turn 6. Yes! Oh, let's see what I do.
Momentous.
So I have to use my initiative to try to stop the Isorian drones from escaping the board. So I am going to charge with this conga line.
Isorian Death Conga. I mean,
Yes.
Algoryn Death Conga.
I'm going to charge this guy. So first of all, now I don't even know if I could roll a 10 and fail. So I do have to roll 1 dice. I have a agility of 5 or lower. So I'm fine.
You're fine.
So okay, so I'm gonna get it. So all these guys, I'm gonna move this battlefield. So
Yeah,
it's
just stick it out of the way. You're fine.
warm and it's gonna hug me now. Okay, so all of my guys are basically gonna surround your dude. Because once 1 touches it, you know, everybody has...
they have more than enough distance to get all up on it.
But you still get 3 shots. So you get 3 shots. I get 5 shots.
Yep.
My mag guns are going to be 4 of the shots because I'm not going to use. I can't use the overhead shooting. It has a 10 minimum range. Then my leader is going to be activating his X-sling on his arm mount or whatever the heck it is. So all of that is at no negatives. I'm not firing, so I'm accuracy 5. So everything is a 50% chance to hit. And you have a 60% chance to hit because your normal accuracy is 6. So let's do me first. The Algoryn hit. Oh my God! They only hit with the X-sling. That's terrible news.
I mean, that's the best thing to hit with. If you're gonna hit with something, that's what you want to hit.
3 hits. I'm just hoping this is 3. Please be 3. Yes, it's 3. So that's at least good. So
I'm just gonna roll that now.
well, you do your shooting first.
Okay. So this is my shooting, 60%.
Oh,
6
God.
hit,
So
hit,
3
hit.
hits.
Ooh, 2 luckies.
So
The
just
2
9.
luckies will go on non-leaders.
Okay, cool.
The
X launchers.
X launchers.
So
yeah,
the
sorry.
reds are the X launchers. The blue is my leader. I'm at 4s or lower. So everybody except for one normal, or the X launcher is dead. So I lost just one guy, which means I get a pin. You're gonna get a pin as well. So now you have to take 3 saves and just not roll a 9 or a 10 because the strike value is 0 for the X-Sling. Yes.
All
I'm just
good.
kidding. Okay, sweet. So you get a pin, I get a pin.
Everyone gets a pin.
Now we go to close combat. Your strength is
1.
so you're like never gonna hit. But
You don't know.
I
I'm
got
coming for you. I'm gonna buffet you so good.
4 attacks at strike value or strength 6. So
Strike
I can
value
roll
0.
Yeah, strike value 0 because I'm just using my I don't know. The butts of my mag guns.
What's your strength?
6.
6
So I
plus
guess-
1 because you charge.
Charge. So I'm
And do you have hand weapons?
No.
Is the X-Sling a hand weapon?
I might have a mag pistol. No, I replaced
You
it.
replaced it.
We're gonna check.
We're gonna check if an X-Sling is a hand weapon.
Okay, so I can use the X-Sling for my leader and hand-to-hand. So the blue dice is going to represent my X-Sling firing from his wrist, and the other 3 are just hitting him with their mag gun butts. So
And what strength are you at?
their strength 6 plus 1 for charging. So the red dice will hit on a 7 or lower. The blue dice will hit on a 8 or lower because it's a hand weapon and gets a further +1. So let's see how this goes, please, God. Oh. Of course, dang it.
Oh no, dude.
So only 1 hit.
Time for my rebuttal.
Yes, so you get a roll.
Y'all.
Nothing. So make a save. I'm at strike value 0, so you have to just roll not a 9 or 10.
I'm
Okay,
fine.
so you're good. So
The combat is a draw.
Yes.
I choose not to follow on combat, so I'm out of there.
well, I move away, right?
Well, I think we both move away.
Okay, cool.
I have consolidated just a little bit forward. Kevin has consolidated back into the forest with his Algoryn, what I'm assuming are tails between his legs.
Not happy.
I wouldn't be either. That was awful.
I gotta go next. Okay, I'm getting out of dodge. So run order with my hazard squad. They exit the board because obviously that's less than 10 inches. And I score 3 victory points. So these guys are off the board now.
Yeehaw, them wily Duke boys have evaded me again. Hand in the bag.
You.
Me. I am going to place this guy in ambush. Hand in the bag.
You again.
I am going to place this guy in ambush.
So you have to roll a 6 or
I
lower
will
for
have
him
to
to
do
take
that.
the order.
Oh, he goes down.
You do lose a pin, but he is effectively out of the game.
Damnable fates.
That's poor drone, man. I just
He's trying.
rocked him like a hurricane and scrambled his little brains.
Lucky Dave, man. Lucky
He
Dave.
lived though.
You did.
Lived to crunch more numbers in the future. It's you again.
Me again.
Okay, so what are you gonna do?
I am going to initiate a fire order with this
Okay.
fine fellow. Alright, yeah.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
3 shots at these guys.
I'm going to react by firing back at you.
Okay.
Firefight.
In the spirit of sportsmanship, I'm gonna let Kevin change that terrible
This
decision.
is a friendly game. It's a friendly game. We're not in a tournament. So I'm actually gonna go down. It would be really stupid for me to try to kill him. I mean,
Yes, it would have.
it's bravado, but I'd rather just maybe hit the deck and hope to survive.
You're a coward, Kevin Stotts.
3 dice, 60% chance to hit me. Reroll all hits. Yes, see?
Hit.
So no, and then
Hit.
so.
It meant nothing. Nothing you do means anything.
I can still survive. I don't get any rerolls, so I have a 4 or lower. No, they're both dead. And Sergey's pretty much won the game.
You can actually still win.
No, I can't.
Yeah, you could. Your medi guys can get across, and it could be a tie because we both have the same amount of kill points at the moment.
No, we don't. I've only killed 1 unit. You've killed 2 now.
I'm so good at this game.
I hate you so much. Okay, let's play it out. Let's play it out.
Okay, so hand him back.
You.
Me. Okay, so. Whoop. 3 points.
Victory points. Okay. Oh. You again. Okay, so this is basically the game. No. You have a pen, brother.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You have a 30% chance to lose the game right now.
Was it him with the pen?
Yeah.
I think technically it was the other guy with the pen. It does not matter.
That's the guy I charged.
It doesn't matter.
Oh,
either way, it's literally the exact same
I
result.
screwed it up.
It does not matter. So it's a 7. He's good.
Okay.
To safety.
So let's see if Sergey won in a big way. Oh, it's me. Okay, so let's see. So I'm gonna make a run order with my medics that are hiding behind here at the point in which they become exposed.
I will be doing an ambush.
Yeah, so I don't think I think 10 inches is plenty. Oh,
Just don't whiff that, yeah.
So I take a pen from sprinting.
Okay.
But I think I'll be fine. So as I run, you get 3 shots. You have to re-roll the hits though because I'm running.
So I'm gonna put down the camera to measure. All right.
Okay, so Sergey has activated his ambush from his weapons drone. He has accuracy 6, -1 for long range, -1 for rapid fire long range. So he has 4s or lower.
Oh, I whipped all of them.
Yep. So at least my medics survived.
It was like very close to a tie here.
So they get off the field, scored me a further 3 victory points. And that was the last dice in the bag. It's just the targeter probe unit, so the game is Sergey's.
Isorian victory.
He had 2 units escape the field, which is 6 victory points. I had 2 units escape the field, which is 6 victory points. But Sergey destroyed 2 units, whereas I only destroyed 1, making him 1 point ahead of me. Battle Port 3 goes to Sergey.
That was a great game.
That was an amazing
super
game.
Close. I'm sweating bullets. That was super fun.
Okay, I got the kettle going. Let's do the post-game.
Post-game tea.
Oh my god. Okay, that was a crazy fun game.
That was, as far as our battle reports go, that was one of the closest games we've had so far. The first one I kind of pummeled Kevin. The second one he beat me senseless, and this one literally came down to the last die. That was awesome.
Yeah, there's not even really a point of what would you do differently because literally.
Yeah, I don't even know what I would have done differently.
Down to the absolute last moment of the game. I mean, if I would have won the combat at the end,
he would have wiped me off the face of the earth. Yep.
He would have not killed the 2-guy strong unit and got that extra point. It would have been a draw. Craziness. So
yeah, this was a
surprisingly. I've always found the missions in which the objective is to run across the field. I've always not, generally speaking, liked it, but this was so fun. I mean, every single turn, you had to decide: am I going to try to run forward, or am I going to shoot at the enemy?
And we used to also play on smaller boards, and like the long board makes it like you really need to chug across the field.
Yeah.
If you're not, I mean, I don't have any fast units. He only had 1 unit that. Like his 1 guys couldn't even sprint.
Yeah.
So we really needed to devote a lot of time to not shooting, which is super unusual in games like this. That was super fun.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed that.
That was a good game.
That was a super good game.
Good times.
All right, guys, if you like this video, please go ahead and give us a like. And if you like our channel, please subscribe to us. It really helps us grow our channel the more subscriptions we get. And we really want to see the Gates of Antares community grow as more content is available. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it.
Until next time.